should I stay with my boyfriend? Questions you need to ask before breaking up with your man. Women tend to be more emotional, especially when it comes to relationships and breakups. This does not mean they are more impulsive or irrational. As more emotional beings, women tend to deliberate more, think of all possible pros and cons before making any major decision of their life. Avoiding hasty decisions usually is a sign of maturity and ability to take responsibility. However, sometimes protracted doubts can lead to procrastination and simply indicated indecision. The latter could mean paying a hefty price, staying in a toxic relationship, putting up with abuse in the marriage, and so on. It's always a good idea to ask yourself a set of questions and answer them honestly. After doing so, if you come to a conclusion then breakup is necessary, you should give yourself a realistic deadline, a week, a month. When the deadline comes, it's time to stop all deliberations and just act. Almost any issues within a relationship can be worked out. However, relationship is an investment. In this article, I am discussing a boyfriend/girlfriend type of situation, which is a much less of an investment than being married to your partner for a decade. The rule of thumb is that the bigger are the issues earlier in the relationship, the more it makes sense to just end it instead of trying to fix it. On the other hand, some types of issues are much easier to fix than the others. Ask yourself the questions below and assess your situation. If you think it's worth fixing, start working on getting your relationship back on track. If it's not, break up and move on. Point 1. Has he cheated on you? Unless you personally think that it's not a big deal and you are mentally and emotionally prepared for more mistakes to come, you need to break up with him ASAP. Men and women who cheat tend to do it more than once. If you can't handle it, break up. Point 2. Is this about money? If you're considering breaking up with your boyfriend because you argue about money, think about the source of the arguments. Is it because he disagrees on how you spend your money? Does he reproach you your spending habits? Or maybe he likes his man toys too much and the way he handles money worries you quite a bit. These and similar issues usually can be fixed. If everything else is perfect or at least acceptable, there's no immediate need to break up. Work these issues out. 3. Is it about sex? Have you always been sexually incompatible or your sex life has gradually worsened? If it's the latter, issues can be worked out. Simple things like going on a romantic getaway, even a short road trip, or changing your daily habits in order to do something nice to your partner can make a huge difference. However, if you always felt that you were incompatible, that's a bad sign. Sexual compatibility is more important than people tend to admit. Unless the intimate part of your relationship is not something that you and your partner really care about, you probably have to break this off.